Alright everyone, Super Saiyan Sanchez back here with a new video. We'll be taking a look at the unboxing and reviewing the Spider-Man No Way Home, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Toby. Sorry about the glare on the box. I did get him from, I believe, Ami. I was able to order 2. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put them up here and let me grab the other one. Alright. Here he is. Just wanted the other one for the background. Alright, so he does look pretty cool. I will show you guys the 360 view of the box in case anyone wants to check out the box. I always love looking at the box. It's my thing. Show another one. Spin it around. Looks pretty cool, the box. If anyone did see the movie, the Mafex did release the figures kind of late, but still pretty cool. And we'll go ahead and take them out of the package. Oh, let me back that up, sorry. Take them out of the package. Alright. Sorry about that. I went ahead and turn on my brightness on my phone. Alright. And it does look pretty cool. 2 heads, a lot of hands. His mask where he's unmasked, of course. And some, not sure why they taped this, but okay. It's the portal when he does open, when they bring another, they're called for Spider-Man. They wish they could find Spider-Man, and of course they found Toby and Andrew. Andrew hasn't been released yet, so yeah. At least not from the movie, from the No Way Home. Alright, let me go ahead and take everything out of the package and show you guys. Alright everyone, this is the figure out of the box. It does look pretty cool. Show you guys the detail on this figure is amazing. Of course, like I said, the No Way Home was released later. The Medicom Mafex, if anyone has never collected, very good 1/12 scale 6-inch figures. Pretty cool. I've collected for many years. Yeah, but this guy looks phenomenal. It kind of sucks that they get here late. SH Figure Arts, they released their Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire, which we are looking at right now. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. There's a better look. 360 view. It does look pretty cool. Yeah, and sorry about that. Focus. The paintwork on here is great. I love the eyes. Pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you guys the accessories that he does come with. He does come with, of course, his authenticity. They give you this in every, well, sorry, for the most part, most of their certifying a genuine product. Medicom, just letting you know it's the real thing and not knockoff. He does come with the portal where he does step into when Ned opens the portal. So yeah, when he's calling for Peter to come home. Of course, they brought in the multiverse Peters. This is one of the faces. Wow, this looks great. I think it looks just like Toby. Yeah. It looks way better to me than the SH Figure Arts one. I did have that one previously, and yeah, it looks still cool. Grabbed his other face, his alternate face. He's smiling, and it does look like him. Wow. That's crazy what the printing has become now. It's pretty crazy. And this is his other face, his other mask when he's, when he has the mask in his hands. Looks pretty detailed. Wow. Man, look at that. Yeah. And he does come with, this is he uses this to throw at the Sandman so he can turn him back, I believe. And he does come with, sorry for this, He does come with 8 different hands, 9 including the ones he comes with the fist. He does come with his magnetic feet, and of course this Mafex stand. Does come with a lot of stuff, including his all the web accessories. There's a lot of cool stuff here. If anyone knows Mafex, they usually come with a lot of accessories. One thing about them, they never let down, as far as I know. Maybe on earlier stuff, but later stuff they've gotten a lot. They got a lot better with giving more things. Yeah. So let me show you guys the hands more detailed. Of course, he has his pointing hand, like like in the movie they see each other, they point at each other. The meme that was going around for so long. There's another hand. I guess it could be as well too, where he's pointing and telling the guys. Wow. Okay. Yeah, these this hand I didn't know exactly what hand this is. Yeah, but he does come with the second one, so I'm not really sure why. These are the magnetic hands, or you guys can stick them on something. You have metal, so you guys can get that, you know, achieve that pose where he's web crawling, or he was crawling on the walls. This is similar to the other hand I just showed you guys. I'm not really sure. It looks the same. Look at the details, man. It's crazy. All right, and of course, his hands when he is throwing his web, which is pretty cool. And this is his other hand where he is holding the web, so you guys can do achieve the poses where he's like throwing the web. It looks pretty cool. And his his open hand looks pretty cool, like he is crawling. The detail here, man, is crazy. And this is the extra magnetic legs. Sorry about that. If anyone that has Mafex, they mostly include anything with a Spider-Man or Venom or Carnage. They include these feet. It's pretty cool. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some poses. I'm gonna like I usually do. I'm gonna include one pose, but I will show you one pose right now, and we'll go from there. Hey everyone, go ahead and got this pose done. It does look pretty cool. Let me give you guys better lighting. Sorry about that. Sorry if still trying to get the lighting right. Alright, and if you guys didn't hear any background noise, sorry about that. It's my daughter. She's sick upstairs. My wife just told me she was coughing. Sorry about that. Alright. Of course, I went with the pose that he does have on the box. Show you guys a 360 view. This is when he does come through the portal. He does take off his. No, I believe he does come with his mask off. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, trying to get him to stand. Easier said than done. All right, let me zoom in on that. Not too much of a zoom yet. What's? Yeah, he's saying hello. I think he's just waving. Of course, I figured out what the hand was for. On the other hand, it was for his Spider-Man mask. I went ahead and used the mounting putty that I believe everyone should know by now. I use it. I always shout them out. I use mounting putty by Gorilla. Kind of helps out for me. Does a job. So, just in case anyone's looking for something to use for their figures, heads up. Yeah. So, man, he does look great. His face, he does look like Toby. Resembles him really good. With the mask in his hand. Yeah, and the detail to this figure is amazing. I'll go ahead and show you guys the next pose. I'll go ahead and do a pose this time on camera, like I did say I would. I try to do that with every video. Let me go ahead and take off the mask. I mean, without his mask. Put on. Go ahead and take off his hand. All right, let's go ahead and go for. See. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we need his hands. Right, we're gonna go ahead and use these hands to achieve the next pose. Alright. Grab this. Grab his open hand, where he is crawling or he's putting his hands down on the wall. All right, let's see. Go ahead and I'll go ahead and bend him down a little bit. Put his hand, his knee down. Course, a little wide, and have him bending down, looking. If anyone doesn't know the pose I'm doing, it's the one in the box. Just in case anyone's wondering. I always do some good poses in the box. That's what I always like. And there you are. This look pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and put them down on the stand. This foot needs to go a little more down. Let's see. This foot is a little down. Let's go ahead and drop the camera. See how this looks. Sorry about that. Something fell. Yeah, he looks great. Yeah, I think I'd probably put his hand just a little more back, but yeah, I think it looks good. Some good poses, achievable. You guys gotta mess around with it. I do like most of the stuff on the boxes. They always give you some good, of course, they're trying to promote the figure. I mean, you know, showing off what the figure can do and, you know, the poses. So let's go ahead and, I'll go ahead and do another one for you guys. All right, everyone. Went ahead and achieved another pose. Let me back up the camera. Sorry about that. Looks pretty cool. He's swinging. Yeah. I went ahead and used some mounting putty on the back. Like I said before, if you've seen my videos, I don't like to use the claw. I really don't like it. Yeah. Let me go ahead and show you Spidey. Give you a more higher view. Let me see if I can get a better view. Alright. Does look pretty cool. Of course, if that's on the back, if it shouldn't bother you, if you have it facing forward in your shelf, shouldn't be a problem. Looks pretty cool. Went ahead and use the web. I did use some putty on his hand. To try to keep his hands together, right about there. Nothing too bad. All right, let me go ahead and go for another pose. Let me go ahead and give you guys another pose. Take that mounting putty off. Take the hands off. Let's go for one of his poses, more famous poses I like. Oh, I fell. Let me grab that. Let's see. Go ahead and have him head going up a bit. See how this looks. Hands can go together, and of course his hands trying to go in the pose. See if I can get this pose. The pose is achievable, I believe. Put his hands. He's crouching. I want to see if we can get this pose right. Let's see if we can get this on the stand. Put the stand. Sorry about that. Get this out the way. Trying to have this pose where he is bending his knees. Okay. Pose I'm trying to go for. Sorry if the lighting isn't right. Just trying to just pose right. Alright. Trying to get him where he is. Alright, let me try to get this. Let's see. That is the pose I'm trying to go for. Let me go ahead and put him on his rotating stand. The question is if he will stand. We don't know. We'll find out right now. I'm gonna put his head up just a little more. Yeah, there it is. Not exactly the way you want to see it. Of course, you could bend him at least. It's able to do it. Looks like a frog, honestly, but it does look pretty cool. You have it from if you have him on your display. Looks pretty cool. I'm still trying to figure out how I want him on my display. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another pose for you guys. All right, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and do another pose for you guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and have him swinging. I'm gonna try to mess around with this so we can get it right. Swinging. Go ahead and grab his swinging hand. Pop it in. And there it is. Let's see. So go ahead and have his open hand. So you have it going back. Trying to give you guys a pose. You guys can, instead of going off camera, I want to show you guys a little more poses. Hands back. Of course, this is a little wobbly. It always is. And pop it in. I have it going this. Okay. Okay. His hand does look a little weird right here, but yeah. I'm bending. Now we're going forward. Yeah, his hand does look uncomfortable right there. So I'll go ahead and okay. And let's see. Go back. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, it's kind of the pose I want to get. I'm gonna go ahead and grab his, I'm gonna take off the rotating stand for now. Alright, we'll go ahead and put this down. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the camera right now so you guys can see a little better. Sorry about that. Alright. Some of this, some of this stuff right here. I have the portal where he is flying through. Go ahead and use the tack on the back. I kind of just wrap the tack, the mounting putty on the back, and I kind of just tap it. Have enough to wrap around and to put it on his back so he could do his pose. That's the way I like to do my poses. Of course, you could do it different ways. I like to, like I said, I like to use mounting putty. If anyone has never seen one of my videos, like mounting putty is the way to go. At least for me, that's what I like. So yeah, go ahead and have this. Okay. Yeah. And I want to go ahead and have him look like he is coming out of his, swinging out of his, out of the portal. Where he is brought through by Ned. That does look pretty cool right there. Let me go ahead and see if I can get him on a stand. I think it'll look a lot better. See how this works. See if this is possible. want to show you guys more poses like this so you guys can try them at home. Or I like to look at videos. I have a lot of people I watch. Wasting Money, shout out. 86 Reviews, E Rivera 94, Daredevil 19. There's a lot of people out there that I watch. I watch their videos for unboxings, ideas. Shout out to you guys. Without you guys, I don't think I'd be able to do as better reviews or see stuff that I never tried before. So shout out to you guys. All right, Poncheezy as well. Shout out to Poncheezy. Posing ain't easy. All right, and there it is. Pose achieved. Let's go ahead and give you guys a 360 view. Wrong way. Okay. This is actually perfect for anyone that has a display, IKEA, DTOF, any type of DTOF bookshelf. He looks pretty cool. It looks like he's literally coming out of the portal, which Ned does open. Yeah, but anything's possible, guys. You just gotta move around everything. You can get that pose right. Let me go ahead and give you guys another pose. All right, everyone. I went ahead and just did a normal pose where he is holding the piece to turn the Sandman to human again. I believe. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Normal pose. Just want to go ahead and put them up here. Alright. Where he is looking at it. 360 view. Yeah. Alright. Who's joining us? Oh. Got a little... Someone crashed the party. Yeah, sorry, this isn't a part of the video. Lola the bunny, our little rabbit. We just got it today at the flea market. Sorry about that. Let me take her out. Yeah. And let's go. Sorry about that. Let's just go ahead and I don't have any other figures from the. I did have the Marvel Legends, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Octavius, and what is his name? The Green Goblin. I did have him in the Marvel Legends. I don't have him anymore. It would be great just to have him for the, for this. Yeah, but still cool. Let me go ahead and sorry about the lighting, guys. If the lighting isn't great right now, I'm still trying to mess with my lighting. Yeah. Now let me go ahead and give you some other figures so we can compare the size. I do have some other Marvel Mafex. I do have some CT stuff as well. Let me grab it right now. Alright, everyone, go ahead and grab the other Spider-Man that I did have. I do have a lot of Mafex stuff that I will be reviewing. I know I've done a lot of Dragon Ball Z, but I will be doing more Mafex as well. Kind of everything. I do have some 3-0. I do have a lot of stuff. Let me go ahead and get this to go correctly. Sorry about that. Yes, editing is definitely something I have to work on. Alright. And this is the classic costume Spider-Man, number 185 Mafex. Go ahead and put it right next to it. You guys can see the size comparison. Oh, that did happen. Yes. I'm not using mounting putty right now. I should be. Like I always like to. Showing you guys the height comparison. They're about the same. Classic Toby standing up. It's a little higher. Oh no. He is actually a little bit... maybe it's because of the way he's standing. Let's go ahead and mess with that. So he's standing strong. Okay. So yeah, see, in the classic costume, the number 185 is just a little bit taller. I don't know why he can't get his foot to be the right one. Okay. Yeah. So there he is, Toby. So hopefully, Toby is in Avengers Doomsday. Hopefully that does happen. I would love to see him in there. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys in Batman from DC Justice League. Gotta get a burger for you guys. I already had these guys posed up. I will be doing reviews on all these figures, unboxing and reviews for you guys. I do have tack on him so he doesn't fall over. He is a little taller than, well, he's a lot taller than Toby. Yeah. Yeah. Still looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and take him out. Put Toby here. And let's grab another figure so you can see a height comparison. We'll be using Gambits. Hopefully they do re-release Gambit. That would be pretty cool. See the height comparison. Of course, Toby's a lot smaller. Yeah, Gambit looks pretty cool. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and right at the end of the video, I will be talking about the figure. I think the figure is great. There's a lot of articulation. I don't go over a lot of articulation here, everyone. So yeah, just more about posing and unboxing, showing what they got. But of course the poses are achievable, everything on the box. I try to do that as much as I can for you guys. Most of the stuff that I did have, I did let me put the camera back just a bit. I did use most of the stuff on the box, the poses. So yeah, the figure's great. I think that I've always liked the Spider-Man versions better from Mafex, Medicom Mafex, if anyone is interested. Better than SH Figure Arts. Figure Arts, I feel like the faces, they can't get them right. I kind of feel like they have the technology, but for some reason they're not hitting it on point and they're knocking it out of the park for the prices. So yeah. And of course the Marvel Legends are pretty cool. I did have Toby. Yeah, I did have Toby before. He looked pretty cool. This figure is about $80 to $100. Anyone's interested in getting one, yeah. But overall, I think the figure's great. Posing wise, you guys can do your own poses. That's the great part. Sorry about that. So yeah, I will be doing more stuff on my shelf soon. You know, look out for that. I appreciate everyone subscribing, and I'm gonna be doing more. I'm doing shorts and videos, so everyone, you know, come to the channel. And you know, anyone who isn't subscribed, I hope you guys can subscribe. We'll be doing more content every 3 to 4 days, 4 to 5 days. I appreciate everyone watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.